the end, there's the opportunity for some audience participation.
Excellent.
4 times, we will all together sing, "Why Not Be Utterly Changed into Fire." Remember that 4 times, and I'll cue everyone in. If you're not comfortable singing, that's fine. If I'm just up here doing it by myself, that's fine. But what is important is that after the 4th time, I'm going to signal everyone to stop, and no one should be singing after that 4th time. Is everybody with me? Give me a cheer.
Yeah!
Fabulous. All right. As the moon rose and the hour grew late, the day help on the coconut estate raked up the dried leaves that fell dead from the trees, which they burned in a pile by the lake. The Beetle King summoned his men from the top of the rhododendron stem, calling all volunteers who can carry it back here. The great mystery's been lit once again. One beetle emerged from the crowd in a fashionable abdomen shroud and said, "I'm a professor, you see, that's no mystery to me. I'll be back soon, successful and proud." But when the beetle professor returned, he crawled on all 6 as his wings had been burned, and described to the finest detail all he'd learned. There was neither a light nor a heat in his words. The deeply dissatisfied king climbed the same stem to announce the same thing, but in his second appeal sought to sweeten the deal with a silver parashot ring. The lieutenant stepped out from the line as he lassoed his thorax with twine, thinking, "I'm stronger and braver, and I'll earn the king's favor. One day all he has will be mine." But for all the lieutenant's conceit, he too returned singed and admitting defeat. "I had no choice, please believe, but retreat. It was bright as the sun, but with 10 times the heat, and it cracked like the thunder, and blood shot my eyes. Though smothered with sticks, it advanced undeterred, carelessly cast an ash cloud to the sky, my lord, like a flock of dark vanishing birds." The Beetle King slammed down his fist. "Your flowery description's no better than his. We sent for the great light and you bring us this. We didn't ask what it seems like, we asked what it is. His Majesty's hour at last has drawn nigh." The elegant queen took her leave from his side, without understanding but without asking why. Gathered their kids to come bid their goodbyes, and the father explained, "You've been somewhat deceived. We've all called me your dad, but your true dad's not me. I lay next to your mom and your forms were conceived. Your father's the light within all that you see. He fills up the ponds as he empties the clouds, holds without hands and he speaks without sounds, provides us with the cow's waste and coconuts to eat, giving one that nice salt taste and the other is sweet. Sends the black carriage the day death shows his face, thinning our numbers with kindness and grace. And just as a flower and its fragrance are one, so must each of you and your father become. I'll distribute my scepter, my crown, and my throne, all we've known as wealth, to the poor and alone. Without further hesitations, without looking back home, the king flew headlong to the blazing unknown. And as the smoke king curled higher and higher, his troops flying loops round the elegant wire, they said, "Our beloved's not dead, but his highness instead has been utterly changed into fire." Why not be utterly changed into fire? 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 Why not be utterly changed into fire?